This is the Padua Podcast Network.
Part of staying healthy is staying mentally healthy, and being outdoors helps with that.
Running a Fever episode 258. Unmasked for fitness.
Well, it's the first time I've been out and about in an exercising way for a while now. I mean, just been doing little walks around the house, no more than about a mile indoors, walking around my house. A little dumbbell action. That's pretty much it. Now that can work, but it's not the most pleasant. Part of staying healthy is staying mentally healthy, and being outdoors helps with that. So I'm here at Lake Fayetteville. I started at the old stomping grounds today, and I guess I'm gonna walk about 2 miles, something like that. I think I've already gone over the half-mile point and I haven't turned back yet. So I'm gonna walk about 2 miles, which is, it's been a while since I've walked 2 miles. I haven't really done that in the house. I did it up at the other lake where I walk, Atlanta, and that's been a while. When the surge happened in late 2020, I decided it was time to tighten the perimeter and basically stop going out at all. But today, I'm out here, no mask. So our governor lifted the statewide mask mandate a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And the last week, about a week and a half ago, the Centers for Disease Control changed their guidelines for fully vaccinated individuals, basically saying that you don't need social distancing or a mask in general. Now, of course, we still had businesses and public areas that were requiring masks for various reasons. Part of it, I think, and this is the 1 mile point, so I think I'm really just going to walk a mile today. It's going to feel like longer. And so in the last week, I've always tried to go by the CDC guidelines.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question. Does this go all the way around?
Yes, it does.
Okay, because you turned around, so I'm like, do I turn around?
I'm not that ambitious today. It's 5 1/4 miles.
Oh no, that. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate you.
There are these signs around that tell you.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's a lot for me today, but I have done it.
I don't think it's good for my knees.
I think you're okay if you're walking, though.
Yeah,
right?
That's why I walk it, but he's
Yeah.
running it.
Yeah, well.
I can't do that. That's like so much pressure. I can like be like this, but like that's fake running.
I don't even do that. You get the same exercise, it just takes a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's so much harder on your body and your joints. It's like, oh. I was a little concerned when I started walking. I was like, holy crap, I hope this isn't like a 6 mile thing. Because I'm not that ambitious ever.
Yeah.
Thank you and have a good morning.
You too. Where was I? I have always just followed the CDC guidelines, which were usually in line with the guidelines of my state Department of Health, so they've pretty much been the same. And so I'm fine with going unmasked. I think it's okay because the experts are telling me it's okay. So last week, Thursday, actually went out to lunch with 7 other people from work, and we went to a barbecue place. Didn't have to wear a mask there. Some people still were. Friday, went to lunch with my best friend Robert. Didn't wear a mask then. Some people were in that restaurant, but the restaurants are basically having a sign that says, you know, cover your mouth when you cough and stuff like that. If you're sick, stay away from people. They don't no longer require the mask. Even the grocery store, where I went on Thursday, mask was optional. Some employees were masked, some were not. And about 50% of the people in the store were wearing masks because I don't know. I mean, I've been going there pretty much every week, and the mask has been required there, if nowhere else. So that might have been the only place I went where I had to wear masks. So it kind of makes sense you'd be in the habit of that, which we talked about a little bit last episode. It feels really good. I'll be honest with you. It's the middle of 2021, so it's been almost a year and a half since we've been under this requirement. And I'm in the United States. If you're in India, things are much different right now. I think because we have abundant vaccine doses that will be, we won't go backwards. I mean, there may be some fluctuations, but I think in general, we are probably going to be getting better at this point, and soon we'll be at the point where everyone who wanted a vaccine is now fully vaccinated. In my state, it's only about 500,000 out of 3 million total. So what, 15, 20%? And then we'll see how that goes. There's another 500,000 that have been partially vaccinated, I think, or 300,000. So it's getting out there, and so I think that in itself is going to make a change and hopefully lessen the spread. Of course, the fallout from this whole thing will last for years, decades, maybe the rest of the century, until we have the next pandemic of this magnitude. Remains to be seen, but it's good to be out here, and no more excuses, however valid they are, for remaining indoors. So hopefully this is the start of something new and open and somewhat back to normal. I don't even have the mask in my pocket right now, which I've been doing this week, just in case I have to go in somewhere. But yeah, that's the way things are. So, if you got the fever, keep it. If you don't, catch it. And I will talk to you next time. Running fever.